Welcome to Zach and Steve Have a Podcast. I'm Zach.
I'm Steve.
How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing good today, Zachy. How are you doing?
Are you doing good?
I am doing good. Why? Why are you asking like that?
It's an exciting day, but it's also a doom and a gloom kind of day.
I don't know. It's so much doom and gloom. I will say this.
All right.
I will say this. Like, it's probably important to have the more meaningful conversation at the end of the podcast. Let's just get the elephant in the room out of the way.
All right, yeah.
Let's just shove them out of the room because this is going to be a fun Christmas episode.
Sure, yeah.
This is going to be one of the best Christmas episodes you've ever listened to ever. We have games galore. We're going to talk about our favorite music, Christmas music. It's going to be one of the most fun episodes.
Yes.
That any Zach and Steve Have a Podcast listeners have experienced. But we will just say this.
Yeah.
Today is our last episode of the podcast. Zach and I, last week, we recorded. And I think we're exhausted from doing this.
It takes a lot of effort and a lot of time. And we've been doing it for a really long. We thought we might get 3 episodes. We're now close to 80, right?
I think we're over 80 at this point. And I will say, so seasons 3 and 4 are very telling of where we've been. Like,
just been very busy.
And I will say this, having a hard time, like, keeping steam into, like, going into the engine, right? Like, it's like, I want to do it, but I'm exhausted. Like, mentally, I can't. Last week, Zach and I were having a conversation, and we both, like, our brains just stopped working. And that's been kind of the case. Like, I mean, why we've had less episodes and everything has been a struggle for us to produce content that we feel passionate about and haven't already talked about.
Right. That's the thing. When you do 80 episodes, you kind of covered it.
Yeah. I think most people in a year, like, we've been doing this for a little bit over 18 months.
Something like that.
And I think in 18 months, most podcasts will have probably around 40 or 50 episodes. We were cranking out 2 a week for a while. we were going, and I will say this, and maybe we do talk a little bit about the meaningful aspect of this. This podcast came at a point in my life where I needed it.
Yeah.
I will say that. Like, Zach and I being able to have these conversations, it brought a whole lot of joy to my life in a season of drought, where I was really going through some heavy stuff, hard stuff. 2022 was a pretty difficult year for me, but the one of the biggest highlights was this podcast where we could just sit down, cut loose, have fun, talk about our faith, and just, like, come up with the most bizarre things ever.
We got something planned for today. It's pretty bizarre.
We're going back to 2022 for some of these games. Our main game, our game to close out all games. Hopefully I can take a picture of this and put it with the show notes. I probably won't. We've said that a million times. You know what's crazy, Zach? We were 1 episode away from starting the video podcast.
I know.
Next week, we were planning on starting the video podcast. It's been on the spreadsheet list of things that we plan on doing. And the video podcast was scheduled for next week.
That's not true.
That's not true at all. No. But
there's going to be an after podcast where we're going to have some fun.
Yeah. We will have fun. We're going to share. We're going to have the post-podcast episode, our aspect of this episode is going to just be us reflecting on some of our favorite things, bringing back some of our favorite characters. I wish your grandpa was here just one last time so we could hear him talk about just not wanting to play our games or anything like that. So let's just get into segment 1.
It's Christmas Spectacular.
It is, of the Christmas Spectacular.
Yes.
Zachy, right. I said, what's one of my favorite aspects of Christmas time is Christmas music. This year, I bought a ton of Christmas records.
Yeah.
Like vinyl to play in my house. And I love it. Like when we had the teens over the house, that's what we played the whole time. We had Christmas records going. I love Christmas music. There's a lot of Christmas music I love. And then there's a little, probably even more that I hate.
Right.
Even though this list is not going to reflect that because we did a top 10 Christmas songs.
Our favorite
Christmas songs. And then a bottom 5.
Yes.
So if you remember last year's Christmas episode, we did our top 5 favorite or top 10 favorite
something
movies?
like that, movies,
and then our bottom 5,
right?
And I forget what was your one of your top ones was one of my bottom ones. I think it was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Something like that. I don't remember.
Dude, we just rewatched Rudolph at home. I bought it.
You love that movie.
I am still not loving the movie. It's better than I thought it was, but it's still not great.
No, it's not great. It's fun though.
But it's
nostalgic.
It's nostalgic. Yes, for sure. The one that I will say that I've changed my mind on from last year to this year is Charlie Brown Christmas.
Okay.
I like that 1,000 times more than I remember liking it.
Nice.
It's still not a great Christmas thing. You know what Christmas special I watched this year that I haven't watched in decades?
The Heat Miser.
No, I hate that. It was that Year Without a Santa Claus. That's one of the worst. No, it was Garfield's Christmas special.
Oh, I've never even seen that.
You never saw the Garfield Christmas special?
That sounds awful.
It's on Peacock.
Okay.
If you have Peacock, watch it.
All right.
It's like if you're a child of the 80s.
I am.
And 90s, like we are. And you'll enjoy it. If you're a child of the 2000s or 2010s, you're going to be like, what is this? If you're a young millennial or or Gen Zer, if there's any Gen Zers listening to this, you're gonna hate Garfield Christmas. But if you're a millennial or Gen Xer, you're gonna love Garfield Christmas.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Zachy, let's get into lights down, music on.
Oh, we're gonna have all kinds of fun music.
Yes. So much. Are we gonna put in clips of our favorite music? Because that's gonna take forever to edit.
No, I did. No.
Okay. I didn't know if that's what you intended.
No.
All right, Zach. Let's start with our tops.
Sure.
And then we'll get to the worst. Do you want to start with? Okay. Do you want to start with sentimental, like
I just made.
Christmas?
I kind of took the deck and
hodgepodge.
shuffled them together, and
That's how it is for me. This is in no particular order.
Oh no, I have it in a 10-1.
Oh, you do have a Nintendo one?
Yeah.
Oh well, then I am going to have to do that mentally while we do this.
You mean you just took a hodgepodge of 10? That's not a list.
I was having a hard time just picking 10, and then like which one
exactly. That's the whole fun of it.
Okay.
I'll start with mine.
Okay, start with number 10, and I'll figure out what my number 10 is.
My number 10 is. I went for just a fun Christmassy song, so I went for "It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas."
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. By who? Anybody in particular?
Not anyone in particular. Some of these I put down names, some of them I didn't.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that's what I did too.
Like that one's it's
that's a great song.
Ubiquitous, is that the word? Like it doesn't matter who sings it, it's still fun and
it's still a great song no matter who sings it. I agree, except if it's Tony Bennett. I do not like Tony Bennett.
No matter which song
I don't care what
singing.
he's singing. He's awful.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand how that guy was so popular. I don't think he could sing. I don't think he's a singer. Same thing goes for Frank Sinatra, for that matter. Hot takes. It's the last episode. We're letting it all out. We're letting the air out of the tires. We're pushing it into the lake.
Steve is not a Frank Sinatra guy.
I'm not a big. I don't mind.
You're not a crooner.
I like some crooners. Like I like Dean Martin. I like Dean Martin. I like who else do I like from that generation? I talked about Julius LaRosa. He's of that ilk and era.
Yeah.
I do not like Frank Sinatra. I've never been a big Frank Sinatra fan. I can kind of appreciate his contribution to the music world, but he's not one. I would not say he's somebody that I would look for. Same thing goes for Tony Bennett. I do like Dean though. Perry Como. Is that a crooner?
I don't know.
All right, here's mine.
All right,
number 10.
Okay.
It's the most wonderful time of the year by Andy Williams.
I've got that on my list, but not until number 10. Yeah,
it's the most wonderful time.
It's a fun one
of the year. To me, it's like that starts the Christmas season.
Yep,
off with the bang.
That's why I kept it on there, but it's much higher.
It's much higher.
Yes.
Oh, that's special, Zach.
Yeah.
Do you have a special memory tied to that song, or is it just?
It's just the time of year, like you said. It's just Christmas time of year, and you start throwing on the music and getting the spirit.
Yep.
Put up the Christmas lights. Hope for snow, and then hope that the snow stops on December 26th.
Yeah. Like, honestly, last year I was disappointed that I didn't get to use my snowblower more.
Yeah.
That was one of my biggest disappointments.
Mine's broke, so.
Oh, that's right. So you lucked out last year.
Yeah, it's still broke.
I think I used mine twice last year. And the one time I don't even think I needed to.
Yeah.
I was just like, I got to use this thing. You'll use it or lose it. All right, Zach. Number 9.
Number 9, I have Angels We Have Heard on High. Gloria in Excelsis
So good.
Deo.
Oh man, now you're getting into like the special stuff.
Well, sure. That's what I did a mix because you can do all of the meaningful Christmas songs in a list. You can do all of the fun seasonal Christmas songs in a list.
Yes.
But to do 10, I kind of took the deck of cards and shuffled them together and made a pile.
Yes.
A list.
It's good stuff.
So number 9, Angels We Have Heard on High.
Angels we have heard on high.
I want to hear the Gloria in So in my traditional Presbyterian days, when we would have our Christmas Eve service, and I would get I think we talked about this before. We'd
get
the candle.
Oh, dude.
That you hold the candle and it like melts in your hand and you make shapes out of it.
Yeah. Like a J.
Yeah.
Or a candy cane.
Yes.
Yes. You know what that reminds me of? It made me think of this. I was listening to Village Church this past week. It was Matt Chandler like doing his message, and he was talking about he was getting people prepared for their Christmas Eve service, and he said, as always, he's like, I don't know why we still do this. He's like, I just don't want the emails. We're still going to do our candlelight service with and they have 6,000 people.
Oh wow!
In attendance, you know what I mean? So, I think in total they have 15,000 people between their 4 or 5 services. Wow. So I mean, he's
they just do one candlelight though?
No, they do candlelight in all of them because people get disappointed if they don't have candlelight services.
We should do that.
I would love to have a candlelight service. Honestly, that's one of my favorite memories from childhood.
Yeah.
Is candlelight services.
Yeah.
It is a liability for sure. It takes one goofball.
Well, you got that lady in front of you that's got so much hairspray in her hair that you get the candle too close and you see this. It's like the burning bush.
It's like the tree in Christmas Vacation. Just woof. Yeah. All right, Zach, that was your number what? 8?
Number 9.
Number 9. Okay, so my number
9.
9. Really? I thought I named 2 songs. Just one.
Just one. Uno.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
That's it.
Oh man, I put that in the wrong spot. See, this is what happened. I did not number these.
I don't understand why you didn't number them.
I'm sorry. All right, number 9 then is Santa Claus is Coming to Town by the Boss.
It's also on my list.
It's the only acceptable version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yeah.
It's because of Bruce. And I gotta give big credit to Zach. I was not a Bruce Springsteen fan until earlier this year.
Now you like him.
I love Bruce Springsteen now. He's one of my favorites. He's awesome.
Yeah.
His music's awesome. He as a person is, whatever.
I'm sure most of these artists are that way.
Yeah, probably. I'd venture to guess you are completely correct. Go ahead, Zach.
Number 8. Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. I like all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant.
Got a little bit of harmony going there.
That was pretty good.
That was really good.
I can't hear. So if I was harmonizing, it was pure luck. Or you are harmonizing me. I don't know.
I don't know what harmonizing is. I've said this several times. I'm on the worship team, and they're like, "Hey, Steve, are you going to sing the harmonies?" I'm like, "I don't know how.
I'm going to try."
I don't try. I'm like, you have to teach it to me because I don't know what that means. Because people just pick up on that real easy.
Not me.
It's like I have the ear for it.
I don't have the ear for anything.
Good for you, man. All right, here's my next one. Here Comes Heaven by Elevation Worship.
Don't like that song.
You don't like Here Comes Heaven?
Nope.
I love
Not one of my
song.
favorite ones.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. It's something I look forward to during the Christmas season. I have it on a couple of my mixes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely one of the ones I look forward to every single year.
Oh, good.
Good.
Number 7 for me. This is where I get on to the fun ones. This is my favorite, cartoony Christmas song.
Cartoony.
The Grinch. I love the Grinch.
Zachy.
You're a mean one.
Uh-oh. This might be one of our first discrepancies.
Is this on your bottom?
It might be on my bottom.
I like it. I don't know. I always, as a kid, I loved the Grinch as far as the animated original Grinch. And when this song would come on the radio, no one else liked it, but I was kind of like, this is my Oscar the Grouch moment. I'm going to listen to the Grinch and sing about 39 and a half foot pole.
Mr. Grinch. I'm like, the whole thing is
sad.
Gosh, it drives me insane.
Yeah.
But I'm also not a fan of the cartoon.
Yeah.
It wasn't on your top 10 last year, though, was it?
I think so. I think it was on my list.
Grinch was?
I think so.
All right.
The animated one.
Next one. Number
7 for you.
7. Here we go. The Nutcracker Suite.
Okay.
I really enjoy the Nutcracker. I think that's the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies.
Is that in it?
Yeah, it's part of the Nutcracker. Yeah.
Oh, that one. All right. Yeah.
Like that. It's like I'll listen to all of the Nutcracker. I enjoy all the music from the Nutcracker. But I love that, like that kind of orchestral kind of Christmas music. I need that record.
You don't have it.
I don't have that.
The Nutcracker.
It'd be wonderful. There's another album on here that I do have, and I've listened to it a lot this year, and it's higher up on the list. So number 6.
It's the boss. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Like
You've been real good this year, Zachy. Santa, get you a new saxophone. They always start that song off with that. Like they have, hey, Red Man.
Yeah.
Is that was it? They say Red Man or Big Man?
Big Man.
Okay, I can never tell. Hey, Big Man.
Yeah.
Glad you've been real good this year. Well, Santa, get you a new saxophone.
The fun part is when you're at a Bruce Springsteen concert and they play that song.
You've been to a Bruce Springsteen concert?
I have not. I have not been to one. But I've watched several of them. But also just reading about it. Like, that's a big thing. He doesn't play it very often, but if he plays that song, it's fun.
Zachy.
He can play it in July and everyone gets into it.
We gotta go see Bruce.
This summer?
He's coming to town.
He's coming to town.
He's coming to town next year.
All right.
And he was supposed to come to town this past year. And he was like sick or something.
Yeah.
And listen, how much longer we gonna have Bruce?
That's true.
We don't know how much longer we have Bruce.
Right.
We gotta go see Bruce.
All right.
The
Maybe.
boss.
We'll talk about it. I'm not opposed to the idea.
I think you should commit to it right now on the podcast on the last episode.
What date is it?
I have no idea. I think it's in August or something.
All right. We'll talk about it.
All right. All right. Here we go. Number 6. Or is this 5?
6.
6. Oh, gosh. We're getting into the tough stuff now. Somewhere in My Memory from Home Alone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I love the whole score to Home Alone.
Yeah.
So if can I just put the entire orchestral score
of Home Alone, the movie?
Home Alone, the movie.
Right, that's fair.
I could listen to that all day long and be perfectly content.
It's a good one.
Somewhere in My Memory always sticks out to me. That's somewhere in my memory.
Yeah.
It tears me up every time I hear it. And I'm like, I don't know why. Because that movie is about a brat child and terrible parents.
But it's a Christmas classic.
But it's a Christmas classic. I love it. I do love it. But yes, I love the whole score of Home Alone is amazing.
Nice.
Even some of the music that they throw into it too is good. Like the soundtrack that they accompany it with.
Sure.
So go ahead, Zach.
Top 5.
Top 5. Here we go.
Number 5.
Oh,
we've already discussed this one. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Andy Williams.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Especially Andy Williams' version of it. Like, I love Andy Williams' voice. I've listened to that record more than anything.
You got us into that because Laura was trying to figure out, she had a sound in her mind of what she wanted to listen to for Christmas. Yes. She was looking on Apple Music trying to find it. Mm-hmm. And you said it's probably Andy Williams' The Red album.
Yep.
And sure enough, we listened to it and that was it.
It's amazing. Now, the Green album's good too.
Okay.
The Green Christmas album's just as good.
Okay.
But the Red album is like his...
quintessential.
It is the quintessential Andy Williams Christmas album. It's funny though. I was listening to it in my house. My mom's like, his Christmas specials weren't very good though. I'm like, I didn't know that was a thing.
It's like the Star Wars Christmas special.
I didn't know there was an Andy Williams Christmas special. Apparently everybody had a Christmas special back in like the 60s.
That was a thing to do.
Yeah. You just got a special.
If you were special, you got a special.
Yeah, I guess so. That was Andy Williams. All right, number 5.
We should have a special. Is this our Christmas special?
This is our Christmas special, Zach. We've established that this is our Christmas special. Gosh, this is getting high up in here. This is my number 5.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Carol of the Bells.
Okay.
I love Carol of the Bells.
Yes, Carol of the Bells is good.
Particularly from Will Vinton's Claymation Christmas.
I thought you were going to say, doesn't Metallica do Carol of the Bells?
I think that's Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
No, it's not, because I have them up higher.
Metallica has a Carol of the Bells?
I think they do. There's like a heavy metal group that has a Carol of the Bells.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
No. Something else. I'm sure they do that.
Mannheim Steamroller? That's
Maybe.
More like synth.
No, but I mean like a...
I hate Mannheim Steamroller, by the way.
Not like a Christmas like group. Like an actual...
It's an actual band that does Carol of the Bells.
We'll have to look it up after.
Whom the Bell Tolls is a Metallica song.
Maybe that's something. No, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, yes, yeah. No, I love Metallica's Carol of the Bells. It's like one of my favorite Metallica songs. Okay, Zach, number 4.
Come thou long expected Jesus.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Come thou long expected. Yeah. So, I mean, what else could you say about it? It's not a very popular one. You don't hear it on the radio, but we do it a lot at church.
Is it? That's an older song too.
Yeah,
that's nothing newer.
No, it's like a very old traditional. Yeah.
Yeah, is it like a hymn?
It's a hymn, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I wasn't sure.
Yep.
All right, number 4 for me. This is getting so tough. What child is this?
What child is this?
Okay, so Jeremy gave me this song at random to sing for Christmas Eve, and it's one of my favorite Christmas songs.
Nice.
So it was like, dude,
I'll do that one.
Heck yeah, I'll do that song.
I had that. That was probably number 11.
That was like right off the list.
Right off the list.
I know. There's a few on here that's like, oh gosh, I was having a hard time. Like, Is it on the list? Is it off the list? But yeah.
Number 3 for me. Mary, did you know?
Oh, dude.
Mary, did you know?
Is that the
your baby boy?
No, I'm thinking of Breath of Heaven by Amy Grant. I like that song too. That was almost on the list.
Okay. Which one? Breath of Heaven or Mary, did you know?
I like both the songs.
Okay.
Both of them could have been on the list.
But neither of them are on your list.
I'm really regretting my list.
You always do that.
I hate my list.
You have to be like...
I'm not confident about this list.
You need some spine, Steven. Some backbone.
No, I'm all jelly.
You need to...
I'm going to shake my belly like a bowl full of jelly.
That's Santa.
Yeah, me too. My mom's... No, never mind. All right, here we go, Zach. Next one.
This is number 3 for you.
Oh, goodness. Number 3.
Is that breath check?
Yes.
Make sure you...
Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. I know this is like a hated Christmas song. I love Wonderful Christmas Time. I love the synth in it. I love everything about it.
Simply having
a wonderful Christmas time. I don't know why I love that song so much. I love it. It's not Christmas to me until that song plays.
Really?
It's weird, dude. I know that's not on probably anybody's.
It didn't make my bottom 5, but it definitely didn't make my top 10. I can tell you that.
It's in my top 3.
That's crazy.
I know, but it's truly one of my favorites.
Well, that's good. There you go. I'm proud of you for
I'm sticking to it, man. I'm telling you right now, I will not trade that song for anything.
I'm interested to see what your top 2 are. Is there a Wham coming?
No, that's in my. I hate Last Christmas is so overrated.
Yeah.
That's going to be the name of this episode.
Is it?
Last Christmas.
I guess so. All right, number 2 for me. Here's where Trans-Siberian Orchestra comes in. Christmas Eve, Sarajevo.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. We used to do that here.
Oh, yeah. That was like the highlight of the Christmas Eve service.
That was so much fun playing that. I loved it. Yeah. I loved when we did that here. That was almost every
with the electric guitar and get cranking out there.
Oh, dude, it was
that's a fun one.
I played acoustic on that song.
Did you?
That part was not a big part in the song,
really.
But it was still fun because it's a lot of like, you got to be right on with it because it's like a lot of bum, bum,
right,
bum, bum. Well, I think I just did like Pirates of the Caribbean there a little bit. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yes. And we do that every Christmas.
Nothing sounds so much like Christmas than the Black Pearl.
Listen, every year we do He's a Pirate for the first Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack. It's not Christmas until He's a Pirate plays.
Number 2, I want to hear this.
Number 2. All right.
If you say Mariah Carey, you're getting a kick in the shin.
Another one I think is super overrated. I don't like that song. Oh Holy Night.
Very good. Good choice.
Holy Night by Bing Crosby. That's my number.
Holy Night.
That was good, Zach. That was pitch perfect, spot on.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was rough.
I can't hear anything.
It was rough. You can't hear anything?
No.
Might want to get that looked at.
I think that's my problem. I was talking to my wife about this. My wife who can sing beautifully.
Yes.
I think if I put earplugs in, I could sing better because I can't hear
I don't think that will help you. That would be you be the first person ever to not hear yourself and sing better.
I think my problem is I can't hear I can't hear well. I can't hear the right thing.
So you think if you hear your inner voice, like you hear the voice.
If my inner voice comes out, Steve, it's all over.
I'm saying if you hear the voice that like you hear in your head, not your actual like speaking voice, like traveling to your ears,
I think it'd be better.
I think you're going to be sorely disappointed.
Can't get much worse.
Oh, it could.
It could.
Oh, it could.
All right. Number two for you. Yeah.
I just did number 2.
No, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you did Oh Holy Night. That's right. Now I'm on to my number 1 song.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go.
Number 1 for me, Little Drummer Boy.
What?
Yeah, I love Little Drummer Boy.
What?
Rum-pum-pum-pum.
Oh my goodness.
Is that yours?
No. Little Drummer Boy didn't make any lists. I didn't know anybody liked that song.
I do.
I found the guy. We found the guy that likes the song.
Everybody likes that song.
You and Angela from The Office are the two.
She likes that song? Is her favorite?
That's like the joke on The Office is like that's her favorite Christmas song, and she sings it. It's like at the Office Christmas party, like as they're doing karaoke. It's like in the background. It's her favorite song. Oh my gosh, dude, that is hilarious. Why is that so special to you?
It's a special.
It's number 1.
It is number 1.
It has to be special.
I'm thinking back to my childhood and the songs that I would look forward to hearing. I just love the drum. I love the boom, boom. You like the tappity tap tap, the bumpity bump.
I just think Come They Told Me. Oh, that is it. Come They Told Me.
Yeah.
That version.
Yeah, you're
of it?
banging your drum for the king.
Oh gosh. I like so the version of what is it David Bowie does it? Peace on
He's
Earth.
Metallica.
No, it's David Bowie. It's David Bowie and Bing Crosby.
I think so.
They had that version together.
Yeah.
I do like that version of it.
Yeah.
I would not say it's one of my favorite songs. That's good, Zach.
I went out on a limb.
You did. Good for you for going out on a limb.
And I'm not even an Office fan. If I was an Office fan, it could be like one of those, I don't know, funny little things I did just to get a laugh out of you. But
no, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's still been strange. Nobody likes Angela. All right. Number 1, Silent Night.
Well, you just
by
went,
the Carpenters.
You just went totally by the book. That's like
it's my favorite Christmas song.
Choosing the NCAA tournament, picking all number 1 seeds. I could put Silent.
Zach.
You went Oh Holy Night.
You didn't put Silent Night on your list.
It's because it's too.
It's too obvious.
Yes, it's like
I didn't say don't include the 2 obvious ones on the list. I said your top 10. So why wouldn't Silent Night be on your list?
Oh Holy Night and Silent Night, I feel like are excluded because you have to pick that one. It's like the church answer when you sit around in the smoke group.
But there's nothing more special than Silent Night. Like when we're singing Silent Night to end the service on Christmas Eve, that is like so special.
It is. I know it is. That's what I'm
why
saying.
It's my number 1.
All right, I respect the choice, but it's so milquetoast vanilla.
I was waiting for you to say number 1, Silent Night. Number 1, Little Drummer Boy. Like what psychopath? Like I think you need to take a test.
Well, I was going. This is when you say your favorite flavor of ice cream is vanilla, which is true.
Vanilla is my favorite flavor of ice cream.
I know. That's what I'm
What's
saying.
wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's the best flavor. You can add anything to it.
It's the most mediocre flavor.
You can add anything to it, Zach, and it's still good. It's still good. You put sprinkles on it. You can add peanuts to it.
What are you adding to Silent Night to make it special?
Oh, Holy Night.
Oh, you're adding it together.
Yeah, just put them together. Woo! It's like ever had chocolate ice cream and vanilla ice cream?
Yeah, it's
you
called
ever
twist.
Had a swirl, a twist, whatever.
The swirl's what happens, and then never mind.
It swirls together in your belly.
Yeah.
Whatever, Zach. I don't care if it is everybody's number 2 and number 1. It's mine.
Yeah, that's good.
All right?
I appreciate it.
Whatever, Zach.
All right, let's run through our
I didn't
list
think
here.
I was going to get ridiculed. You come out of the gate with, or not even out of the gate, you finish with Little Drummer Boy, and then you get on me for picking Silent Night? How dare you? How dare
Let's
you.
run through our top 10 here real quick, and then we have to go to the bottom 5 because that's what everyone wants
There's
to hear.
no way I'm going to be able to remember what order I said these in.
That's right. You don't have a list.
There's no way. So let's just go to our bottom 5
All right.
now. Like, now let's switch gears. That was our top 10.
All right.
Here's the bottom 5.
Number 5. Silent
Number
Night.
5, all the way down to the worst. What's that?
It's Silent Night. No,
Silent Night?
No.
What's wrong with you, man?
I feel like I'd have to, I don't know, struck by lightning or something if I say
Yeah.
it. All right.
Like, you're going to go make an offering to Baal after this?
All right, number 5, bottom 5. You go first on this one.
All right, number 5. I do have this ordered.
You have, okay.
Bottom 5 is ordered. Do They Know It's Christmas Time by Band-Aid. I hate that song.
It sounds terrible.
It's
I'm sure I know
dumb.
it. I'm sure I know it, but if the group.
Do they know it's Christmas time at all?
Oh, that's an
And
awful song.
Bono is like one of them. I cannot stand U2. One of my least favorite bands of all time. I'm just going to go on record right now. I don't like Bono. I don't like Band-Aid. It was a weird song. It's so 80s. Like,
I would agree. I didn't even think about that.
yeah. Okay,
Number
Zach,
5
go
for me, Last Christmas by Wham.
Yep. Okay.
You're
you
on
know
with
what?
me?
I'm not upset about that. There's gonna be a lot of people that will be. It's a dumb song.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, I think it's super overrated.
Yeah.
Like, but people for whatever reason love that song.
I don't know why.
Why? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Every time I hear it, it's like next
Yeah.
song.
Yep.
Okay, Zach. Number 4 for me. Counting down.
Yeah.
Dominic the Donkey.
It's on my list.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah. It's much higher.
I cannot stand Dominic the Donkey.
Oh, my.
Honk, honk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Stop playing that song.
Yeah.
Stop doing it.
Yep.
Like I was at physical therapy.
Yeah.
This is a couple years ago. Physical therapy around Christmas time. And I was having something like one of those, they put those like electrode things on your back. It has to stay on there for like 15, 20 minutes.
And then they played it
this lady,
twice. She had it on repeat.
she repeated that song.
No, she didn't.
I'm not even kidding. The lady that was running it was like, "This is one of my favorite Christmas songs." She's like, "You ever heard it?" I'm like, "No, please stop playing this." I had to listen to the Italian Christmas Donkey 3 times. I hated it. It was like torture.
Yeah.
I'm like, this might be what hell is.
You open that door, and instead of going into
It's like just
physical
it's
therapy,
Dominic the Donkey playing for hours while electrodes are coursing through your back. I did not leave feeling better that day. I think it made me tense up more.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
All right, Zach.
Number 4 for me. I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Oh, that's a bad one. That's such a bad song. It's so dumb.
I hate that song.
Yeah, me too.
I always felt uncomfortable when it came on, just because. Well, I don't want to talk too much about it here. You have this when you're a kid thinking about this.
Yeah,
it's like
weird.
messed up. When you're an adult thinking about this, it's messed up
it's still
again.
messed up.
Messed up.
It's like, who wrote this song?
Yes, no one likes it, but it plays all the time.
It's like the "I'm Getting Nuttin' for Christmas" song.
Yeah.
It's like. Who's this for? Who is this for? I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Who's this for? Stop playing songs.
Right.
It's almost like, oh my goodness. Here's another one. It's not on my list. But while we're just talking about songs that irritate the ears, Alvin and the Chipmunks, whatever, the Christmas song, whatever it is. Ugh,
Yeah. Anything Alvin and the Chipmunks, not a fan.
horrible. We're ruining Christmas for a lot of people.
No, we're not.
Number 3?
Yeah, number 3 for you.
Hey, number 3 for me is Go Tell It on the Mountain.
You don't like that song?
I do not like that song. I've been on record for a long time that it's not one of my favorites. Now, I did play it a couple weeks ago and I had a lot of fun playing it, but it is not a song that I look for.
That used to be one of the favorites in our church. Because you would have like the kind of like the echo and people would like yell it out. Didn't like that.
What's your number 3, Zach?
All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Oh, dude. Not a hot take anymore.
No.
That used to be everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
And then I think after 20 years of listening
It's
to
been like number 1 for 2
Ever.
decades.
forever.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, she's got a beautiful voice. I do enjoy her voice. on that song.
It's just too much.
But it's like you hear it all the time, and it has gone from being one of the most like look forward to songs of this season to, oh my goodness, if I have to listen to that one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. I would say, hey,
so what happens if you're sitting at the chiropractor and it goes from Dominic the Donkey to All I Want for Christmas Is You and back
I would say,
again?
keep playing Dominic the Donkey. I mean, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Please turn off Dominic the Donkey. Like, I didn't put All I Want for Christmas Is You on my bottom 5. It's not like that bad to me, like ear grating.
Yeah.
But I don't disagree with that choice.
Yeah.
At all.
My top 2, I think, are beyond dispute coming up here.
Me too. Here we go. Number 2. Happy Xmas, War is Over by John Lennon.
Number 2 for me, Happy Christmas or Xmas, War is Over by John Lennon.
I can't stand. I can't especially when Yoko Ono starts singing. It's like, ah,
yeah.
Why is this played at Christmas time?
Yeah,
it's not a Christmas song.
No,
it's like an anti-Christmas song.
Yeah,
I don't like John Lennon that much. I love the Beatles. I don't like John Lennon. I don't know how that works, but. Like on my Spotify Wrapped, Beatles were my second favorite band, and I don't like John Lennon. So I figure that one out.
I really love Paul McCartney.
I do like Paul McCartney a lot.
He's on your top 10.
That's why, yeah.
Number 3.
Wonderful Christmas Time is in my top 3. And Happy, it even bothers me that it's Xmas.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we get it, dude. Like, you're a little bit obnoxious.
Yeah.
But like Yoko Ono singing on that song is probably the worst. I think our number 1's the same.
It's not, because my number 1's Dominic the Donkey.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. That's right. You did say it was on your list.
Yeah, it's number 1. I mean, you've kind of given the whole spiel on why it's terrible already.
Yeah, it should have been higher up.
You talked about it being the song playing while you're in hell. So I don't know how's not number 1 on your list.
My number 1 might be the worst Christmas song of all time.
What is it?
Christmas Shoes.
I don't even. Oh, it's supposed to be that super sappy.
Yeah, it's like they made that song to make money off of people's emotion. That's exactly what that song is.
I never even thought about that song. But yeah, it's terrible.
I feel like it finally stopped getting played all the time. It used to be one of those ones that was on all the time. Yeah. And I'm like, it's like you're trying to elicit emotion from people, and it's like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And it's not a good song.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah.
I didn't even think about that song.
It's been my least favorite song since the first time I heard it.
And then it just keeps getting played.
And it has gotten no better. And never will. It will forever be my least favorite Christmas song.
Okay, well, that's a good choice.
Christmas Shoes. Now, there's other songs that I don't like Christmas-wise, but that is it, Zach.
So you're all right with my Dominic the Donkey choice?
I think Dominic the Donkey is a very fair least favorite song.
Yeah.
But like I said, Mr. Grinch, I don't like that song that much. Celebrate Me Home. You ever heard that song?
I think, yeah.
I can't stand that song. I don't even know how it's a Christmas song at all, but it's played at Christmas time. I'm trying to think of other songs that I don't like, but like, yeah, Christmas Shoes. That song comes on. I would like to take my ears off and just throw them far away from my body, so that the sound cannot come in.
Throw them far away from my body.
I think that's how ears work, right?
Yeah,
it's like
Mr.
Ears
Potato
are like a
Head.
Bluetooth device. Yeah, to get it 30 feet from my body.
You're Mr. Potato Head.
I am kind of like Mr. Potato Head. I have a big head.
You have on kind of a Mr. Potato Head hat today.
How dare you, sir? Mr. Potato Head wears a bowler cap. I have a scally cap on. Thank you very much.
Depends on which hat. You can, put different hats on. That's the whole point of Mr. Potato Head. I had a hat like that one, only it was like green.
This is this is a very Irish hat. Thank you very much.
Who eats potatoes? Traditionally. It's the Irish.
Mr. Potato Head doesn't eat potatoes.
He is a potato, though.
He is a potato. He's not a cannibal.
Who would celebrate the potato more than the Irish?
It's a weird conversation.
Isn't that what Zach Steve have a podcast is?
This is old school Zach and Steve have a podcast. And when we come back, we have the game. We're
going older school.
We're going even older school because we have the game to end all games.
All right.
We'll be back in a minute. All right, bye. All right, we're back. to the second we don't know how many parts are going to be part of this podcast. It's probably at least 3. So we have a game.
Yeah, we do.
This is Christmas trivia. It's called Yule. Yule. You'll
Log.
never guess.
Like a Yule log.
Like a Yule log. Yeah.
Yes.
What's a Yule log?
I don't know, but your wife makes them.
Yeah, well, that's the dessert Yule log. So a traditional Yule log is actually a pagan tradition.
Oh, good.
It was a log that was like used to symbolize something weird that they would burn. It was supposed to like last the whole night, or I can't remember. But I don't think it actually has Christian roots.
Oh, good.
It's associated with Christmas. And I'm just going to keep ruining Christmas for everybody. Hey, Christmas trees? That's pagan too.
It is.
Let's keep going down the list. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Zach, so what we're going to do is we have questions for each other.
Yeah.
I'll ask you. We'll just go back and forth. I'll ask you a question. You ask me a question.
Right.
If I answer your question correctly, you have to roll the dice.
Mm-hmm.
If I answer it incorrectly, I have to roll the dice. And we're playing Toy Story Kerplunk because I could not get the original Kerplunk.
All right. So I've never played Kerplunk.
Inside of the Kerplunk, I don't know, tower.
Yeah, it's a tower. So it's very neon colored, purple, green, blue.
Yes, and inside are little hanging characters from Toy Story 4. I think it's Bunny and Ducky from Toy Story 4.
Okay,
they're hanging in there. Zach, when we pull the pins, if Bunny or Ducky fall out, and we get once we accumulate 3, so it could be over several questions that we accumulate, multiples of 3. Whenever we get 3, we have to spin the dial on this thing called Stupid Hurts Purebred Idiot Hot Sauce Roulette.
Stupid hurts.
Stupid hurts.
And when you're dumb, you pay for it.
So what we have in front
hurts.
of us is a roulette style table. It's just like a spinning, like a table with a dial in the center of it. That you spin it, and when it lands on a hot sauce, and the hot sauces range from just jalapeno, all the way up to Carolina Reaper.
Yeah,
it's going to get increasingly hot. Now, once we use a hot sauce, it comes off the list.
Okay,
it's done.
All right.
So
you got me a nice little spoon here. It's it's actually a spork.
Yeah, I got.
Is this going with the Toy Story 4 theme?
Yes.
Yes,
I definitely thought that completely through, and I didn't just get this because
it's Forky.
It is. It's Forky.
His name's Forky.
Is it Forky?
I think
thought
so.
He was a spork.
He is a spork, but
his name is Forky.
I think so. Forky has a question. I think his name's.
Why is his name Forky if he's a spork?
I don't know.
Feel how light this thing is.
It's made of titanium.
Yeah, it is titanium.
It shall never break.
Shouldn't.
So is this my gift?
So this is this is our
Christmas
parting
gift?
Our parting gift. No, it's not your Christmas gift, but it's your parting gift. This is the last episode. Who
Who
cares, Zach?
Nobody's listening.
Nobody's gonna listen to this anyway. It's gonna be 4 hours long. All right, so Zach, lights down, music on. Let's get to the very first question. Zach, you want to ask me a question?
Yeah, I'll ask you a question.
Here we go.
All right. Are you kidding me?
Here we
Some
go.
of these are easy.
Yeah, they are.
Gingerbread houses are supposedly inspired by what fairy tale?
Hansel and Gretel.
Yes.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, Zach, you have to roll the dice.
No, so if you get it right, I have to do it.
Yeah. That's what I said. If I get it right, you have to do it. If I get it wrong, I have to do it.
Oh.
But no matter what,
Somebody's got to do it.
yeah.
All right. That's good.
That's how we keep the game expedited. Okay, you pull one green tab. You want to start at the bottom? I don't know if that's good strategy. Here we go. All right, Zachy, good
I got
job.
a green one, little toothpick.
Here we go.
So that's a bad strategy to
That's it.
start at the bottom?
Yes. Oh, Zach.
Great.
This is going to be so... You're going to love this.
Oh,
and this is
good.
the first one.
Oh, great.
In what country is it tradition to eat Kentucky Fried Chicken on Christmas?
Japan!
Japan is correct, Zach. And how do we know this? Because we played this game. We played a game last week that is not aired. It might be part of this episode. We don't know yet. We played a game last week, and one of the questions was, what country?
Yeah.
So it came up twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to air that segment before this segment.
Yeah. How about
Once
that?
again, we're talking about things in public. All right. Here I go. I'm going to
Choose
roll
one.
the dice.
You're going up high, huh? That's what you're thinking. A blue one.
Blue from me to you.
Nobody
There we
fell.
go. Blue. All right. All right,
So
Zach.
wait, if they fall down but still get stuck up there.
They can still get stuck. Yeah, this game can last a while. Here we go, Zach.
All right.
Okay, we got to keep the questions moving.
All right, here we go. All right,
keep the
next
questions moving.
All right. What much ridiculed Christmas treat is known for its long shelf life?
Fruitcake.
That's what you are.
that's not an appropriate joke for this podcast.
Nobody listens. Nobody cares. All right.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
here we
yeah.
go.
That was
Here
a
we
blue
go.
one.
Question
No
for
one knows what's happening, but I just pulled out a giant plastic toothpick.
Here we go.
A blue. So we roll colors. And then you pull out that color.
Yeah, it's kerplunk. People know what kerplunk is.
I have never seen kerplunk before.
It's usually with marbles.
Oh, okay.
This is just a different version of it.
This has got hanging animals.
Hanging animal, they're not like hanging. They're
hanging out.
They have like, they're holding on to like some sort of like hook and they're like hanging from things. It's not.
It looks like they're monkeys, like the monkey.
Yeah,
game.
it looks like a barrel of monkeys.
Barrel of monkeys.
Yeah,
monkeys.
here we go. Zach, your question.
Yeah.
You ready? What holiday treat is also known as milk punch?
Eggnog.
Eggnog's correct, Zach.
These are easy.
These questions are not very hard. I got blue. Here we go. Bluey, bluey, blue.
Bloody doo.
Bloody doo. There we go.
No, nothing's happening yet.
Yep, nothing. This
All
is
right.
a boring game for the people at home.
All right, this incredibly popular Christmas song, known by nearly everyone, was written for Thanksgiving, not Christmas. I just talked about this in church. Oh, no, I didn't.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Is that Becca Hall? No. What's the name of that song? O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Goes on by turn. Is it Jingle Bells?
It's Jingle Bells.
Okay.
You got it.
Jingle Bells. All right. You have to roll.
Blue. Stop rolling blue. All right, I'm going to do.
You did just talk about. You talked about that with me. We talked about that.
No.
Uh-oh.
No, that guy's on there. He's going to.
Oh,
he didn't kerplunk.
Man, he almost
fell.
kerplunked.
He fell,
All right.
but he got stuck.
He got stuck. Don't got stuck. Here we go. The TV special A Charlie Brown Christmas was broadcast in what year?
Are you kidding me?
Listen, wow, we went from like so easy to pretty hard.
1962.
Wow, Zach, you were close. 1965 is the correct
right.
answer.
Now rolling it again.
Purple.
That's a purple one.
Purple. All right. Good. All right.
Doing good. All right. Here we go. What Christmas word means turning of the sun?
Christmas word means turning of the sun. You'll never know.
Is that it?
You'll?
The correct answer is Yuletide.
Oh, okay. That's not correct. I'm not
All
gonna.
right.
You can't give me partial credit for that one. Okay. But
Green.
Yule was a good guess.
It was a good guess. It's what it was.
All right, there we go. Green. It's your.
All right.
my turn.
That's right. Yeah.
I had
I'm
to
s-
answer your
yeah.
question. Here we go. In which direction should you stir mincemeat for good luck?
What? You stir mincemeat?
When you stir the mincemeat.
I'm going to go counterclockwise.
Nope, it's clockwise. I was doing the direction. You should have. I was showing you the direction, dude.
I guess you go. I would counter what you think it would be. I figured clockwise would be
know.
the way you do it.
I
but
know, Zach. It was
It's a green one.
green. Oh boy, the green ones are getting sparse.
I'm going to go up here.
Oh, Zachy!
Oh, nuts.
How many did you get?
2.
There's 2. Oh, dude, you were close.
Oh gosh, I didn't.
2.
I couldn't
Now,
see up there.
We forgot to mention that there is a Buzz Lightyear in there. Now, if Buzz falls out on your turn,
he's
you
high.
could use that at any point in the game to
These guys are creepy.
switch to somebody else. Like, so if I spin and I get a really hot one, I can say I'm going to use my Buzz, and you have to do it.
Well,
okay.
he's still up there.
Okay, Zach. Here we go. Did I ask you a question, or did you ask me a question?
Uh,
I think I asked you that question.
You did, yeah.
Okay, so it's your turn. I mean, that was...
so we have to get 3 of these little munchkins, and then once we get 3, then we have
Once
to
you
do
get 3, but it doesn't matter if it's 3 blue. It's like just combined.
something. Right. So if 6 falls, I got to do it twice.
Yes,
Ugh.
that's the rules.
What's the name of the red? Kidding me? What's the name of the red-haired prospector of the North in the TV special Rudolph the Red-Nosed
You
Reindeer?
got Cornelius.
Yes, of course it is.
I don't even like that. Green.
Green are the worst. I'm going to be eating something here.
Here we go, buddy. Here we go, buddy. That's why I said you got to leave the bottom ones.
I got to look this out here. Where can we go?
I think that top green one might be your best. Your best bet.
I don't think so.
How?
I think.
Oh, yeah, it might not get caught on anything as it falls. That's what my only thought was. Start high because they'll fall low and maybe get
I
caught.
got a feeling there's one on there.
Yeah! Zachy. All right.
Woo!
All right, here we go. Next one. What country? See, dude, we set you up last week. What country has a tradition of a bafana, old woman, dropping gifts for children down the chimney on Christmas?
We didn't talk about this one. A bafana?
Bafana.
There's an old lady. She's got a bag full of gifts.
She got a bag full of gifts and she's just dropping them down chimneys to the children. Bafana.
Bufana.
Bafana.
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 Italy.
Italy's correct.
Now you help me out.
I did help you a little bit. I'm just trying, man. I'm trying to be a good friend.
Blue. Oh, it's not looking good. He's going up high. Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah, buddy.
I got two over here. I'm sorry.
All right. Bafana.
All right. In the song Frosty the Snowman, what did Frosty do when a magical hat was placed upon his head?
Began to dance around.
Yes.
Ugh. Okay, spin it. Or not spin it. Purple.
Oh.
Pull the purple peg.
Ooh.
That was an easy one.
I saw that one there.
Here we go.
Just another mincemeat question.
Dumb. This is so easy. What gift did the little drummer boy give the newborn Christ? This is Zach's favorite Christmas song, by the way. Zach's favorite Christmas song.
He gave him his song. He sang to him.
Yeah, he played his drums
for him.
Yeah, okay.
I was trying to think, is it anything other than that?
Purple.
Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? You haven't even got one to fall yet.
No, I have not. Go ahead, Zachy. It's getting close, man.
This multicolored brain-twisting toy was the biggest selling Christmas toy in 1980 and is still popular today.
Wait, say that again? This brightly colored twisting toy. Oh, Rubik's Cube.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead. Do you know that there's a Rubik's Cube Christmas special?
There's a Christmas special for everything.
Yeah, Rubik Saves Christmas is the name of it.
I ain't touching that one.
Did you get blue?
Yeah. Oh, what am I gonna do?
Pull a blue peg, man. This is a time-sensitive project. They're all, buddy. It's getting close.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
You gotta play it. You gotta play it.
Oh my gosh. What are the chances? So there's 8 of them.
Yeah, there's a lot stuck in that one spot, but there's not a lot of places for them to fall and catch. You're playing a gutsy game there.
Oh
man.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo.
Whose turn is it?
It's your turn to read.
Yeah. Okay. What do people traditionally put on top of a Christmas tree? What is the most popular thing to put on top of a Christmas tree?
A star? An angel? It's a star.
It's an angel.
I don't like when the angels are on top of the tree. I like the star.
I like the star on top of the tree too, man. But I have to go by the answer on the piece of paper. Hey, listen, I didn't accept when I said Yule and it was Yule tide. I did not take that. So
right. I'm going big here.
Going for the gusto. Oh, no! You almost got buzzed. You almost got buzzed.
But did anything hit the ground? Did anything come out? Oh, Buzz.
Buzz is
I went for Buzz
on the middle, and that's going to be hard to get out now.
Yeah, and so 3 things fell.
Okay.
And I thought, and Buzz fell all the way down, but he got stuck.
Buzz is Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Not Buzz Aldrin. In case people were worried at home.
It's not. It's the real Buzz Aldrin.
Yeah, I think the real Buzz Aldrin is here with us today.
He's inside this little thing. Elvis Presley will have what kind of Christmas without you?
Blue Christmas without you. Roll the
game.
Dice, Zachy.
Come on, green.
You're losing.
Oh my gosh.
You got purple instead of the green that you wished. You're not going to be the same dear after you have that hot sauce.
Gosh. All right.
You're still going with that Buzz Lightyear?
I don't know what to do. There is so many up there. So many.
Dude, you gotta pick.
There's not many purple ones left.
We're gonna have to have like a clock. Oh,
Buzz came out.
Okay, now
All right.
this is how this works. Now you do have 3, so you can spin and see what you get.
Yeah,
If
I
it's
think
a
I will.
hot one,
Yeah, I will.
then you can defer.
Yeah,
if you,
I got this guy. I got Buzz.
Yeah,
so I can.
So you spin. Now, if it's like number 1 and it's not very hot, then you do it.
Yeah, I might do it regardless.
Okay.
Just
making
for
sure
fun.
I make. Okay, so this is the first hot sauce spin. Here we go. Which one is it?
It's number 6.
Number 6. That's like a medium hot.
All right. This is number 6. It's so. Is it like a hillbilly on there supposed to be?
I think that is a person of the hills.
All right. Let me smell this thing. Woo!
Now we have established that it more than.
All right. So what's the kind is this? It says it on the back.
Yeah. Here, hold on.
I think it's on the box.
It's on that box.
Can we take that out of there?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to put a little bit on here. We're not doing a whole ton of it.
No, we said more than a. Yeah, that's a perfect dollop.
Dollop. It's a lot.
Okay, so this is number 6.
Yeah.
Jalapeno, habanero powder, ghost pepper powder, scorpion pepper.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of different things, but I don't know if it's going to be that hot.
All right.
Habanero can either be hot or extremely hot in my book.
6 is right in the middle on this game.
Yeah, this has ghost pepper in it. Ghost pepper is pretty hot.
Does it have like a Scoville units for this?
No, it doesn't have
All
Scoville.
right.
Scoville for ghost pepper is less than 1 million.
It's brown. All right, here we go.
You do not want to do that with your lips, man.
I don't know what to tell you.
Next time you want to turn it over and put it right on your tongue, maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Is it rough?
It's not good.
Is it doesn't taste good?
It doesn't taste bad.
Okay, doesn't taste bad, but it's hot.
It's very hot.
It's very hot.
Okay, I would do this like it's getting hotter.
Yep. Oh, it's gonna mount. Yeah.
So I was gonna say it's like the super hot wing flavor.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And it goes up from there. Like that's number 6.
Well, we only go up to 9.
Yeah, 9's the hottest.
Maybe I should have thought about this better.
All right, Zach.
Oh my gosh,
buddy, this is about to become a nightmare. All right, that was. I asked you a question, or I got a question right.
Blue Christmas.
All right, here we go. Next one. Which popular holiday plant is also known as? I'm not going to say that word on the podcast.
Is it poinsettia?
No, it wasn't.
What was the word?
I'm not going to say it on the podcast. I'll tell you later. This Christmas tree decoration.
Oh my gosh!
This Christmas tree decoration is meant to look like icicles.
I don't want to say the wrong thing. Tinsel?
It is tinsel.
Okay.
Good job, Zach. Okay, here we go. You got Buzz, so I have
green.
No incentive.
I mean, green was the easy one. There was one on the top that had nothing attached
Zach,
to it.
I can't. God is smiling upon me right now. I don't know what to tell you.
My lips are on fire.
You're the one that put it right on your lips. You may as well have used it just like chapstick. Like how you.
Why do you get the easy one?
Zach, I don't know.
What's Scrooge's first name?
Ebenezer?
Yes, it's Ebenezer Scrooge.
Just do the thing.
Oh my gosh.
Zach is having a rough day. He has rolled more than anyone, but if history comes to rear its ugly head, Zach always ends up winning.
I don't know about today. How am I going to win? I've already lost.
You already got 1, 2.
2 little monkeys things.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
Here we go, Zach.
My lips are on fire.
That was you, right?
Yes. Please be easy.
It's not. Here we go. What horned figure is said to punish naughty children at Christmas time?
Horned figure?
Yeah.
What's its name? It's like the Grampus?
No.
What is it?
Krampus.
Krampus. Was that it?
Krampus. You said Grumpus.
I said Grampus.
You said Grampus with a G. I'll roll. You're having a hard day. I'll take this one for you, buddy. But I do this kind of stuff, and then I pay for it.
Green. Of course you rolled the green again. The two green ones had nothing on them, and you rolled it both times.
Hey, listen.
I appreciate you taking it for me.
I did take it for you.
Well,
you were close enough.
I was close enough. All right.
You're close enough.
You get.
I want you.
Oh, what is
I
this?
can't look at you crying.
It's like a bonus.
Okay.
You're not going to get this.
Okay. Go. Well, maybe.
You're not. The U.S. Postal Office issued the first Christmas stamp in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on November 1st of what year?
November 1st of what year? In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 1933.
No, 1962.
Okay. Yeah. That was, I was going
And there's a bonus. All right. If you can guess the bonus, you will forfeit. Nobody will have to do it.
Nobody will have to do it.
There's
You're
a
trying
bonus
to give
question.
yourself a break.
Yes, I'm not going to do it, but you don't have to. How much did the stamp cost?
In 1960.
62.
I'm going to say 6 cents.
Close. 4 cents.
4 cents. All right. I tried.
Blue. Well, you're just going to. You got 2.
It's the first time I've gotten any. So
there's nothing.
there's nothing.
Nothing
There's the
holding.
safeguard is gone. Safeguard is gone. All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Many families use this to count down the days leading to Christmas, and it often includes a gift per day.
I'm going to say an advent calendar.
That's correct.
My
Advent
lips
calendar.
are so hot. Why did I do that?
I don't know why you did it.
Oh, there's only one blue one left. Oh,
Okay.
Only one fell.
I get this. Well, that's 3 though for me, so
Yeah.
I have to spin.
Yeah. My lips are on fire.
Okay, we said to the
Yep. Number 7. That's higher than
number
6.
7. Yeah, this one includes.
This was that one. The one I
This
had
one
was
has different from yours. It has scorpion pepper powder in it, in addition to everything else. Oh my god, Zachy, this stuff is thick. I'm gonna shake this up.
you assuming like my lip is on fire.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it like you did. I'm putting it directly on my tongue. Gosh,
It's a dark brown color. Here we go.
how much did you do?
It was like that. Yeah, like that.
Good.
Yeah. Lick that thing.
I put it right on my lips.
Is it going up there?
That's hot. Yeah, that's good.
The flavor's all right.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of enjoying the burn. My hiccups are coming though.
You always do.
I do. I get hiccups every time we have spicy stuff. Okay. All right, is it my turn?
No, it's my turn.
Okay, good.
Yeah, here we go. Oh gosh,
That's like.
did you hear that
honestly,
noise?
It's a good. It's a good heat.
It's a good heat, but it's hot.
It's like opening my ears up, which is kind of nice.
Oh my gosh,
Dude, we're gonna think we're crazy.
you are crazy.
Oh my goodness, my ears are popping.
Who created the first electric light Christmas display?
Thomas Edison.
How did you know that?
I'm just assuming.
Or Edward H. Johnson.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just put it this way: Thomas Edison stole it from Edward H. Johnson.
I got 2 guys here.
Zachy.
Blue.
There is no blue.
There's no blue.
Okay, then you forfeit your turn. That's actually in the rules.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Woo!
That is in the rules. In the movie It's a Wonderful Life, what's the name of Jimmy Stewart's character? I would not know this.
I just know it was Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
Clarence. I can't stand that guy's voice. Oh, Clarence.
George.
What?
Is that his first name?
This is his first name. What's his last name?
Do I have to do a last name?
It says full name. It is like a known name.
Stanza.
Can't stand ya.
George Evans.
Bailey.
George.
George Bailey.
Well, I said George.
You did get George right. Okay.
That was a pure guess.
It was a pure guess.
I was thinking just a man's name.
Spin it.
How did I get? How did I get stuck on this twice?
Roll it. Because
How about blue?
purple. Okay.
I gotta do it.
Oh, you could defer.
Right, I could, but there's so many still up there.
You
I'm
still have
hoping
your
to
buzz.
roll like a 1.
She's spinning counterclock.
That's the 9.
That's 9. That's a scary one. Which one is that?
2.
You might want to do that
I'm gonna do
one.
it. I'm gonna do it.
You might want to do that one.
I'm gonna shake it up.
Shake it.
Shake it.
Are we doing shake it like a Polaroid picture?
I was
or are we
thinking of-
doing like Shake It Off by Taylor Swift? Both.
I was thinking Polaroid picture here. Where's the?
Just lick it.
That was a really hot one.
I don't have any napkins in here. I'm sorry.
All right. I'll just
The idea was that you'd have to lick the spoon clean.
Yeah. Well. Good.
That's good.
All right. Ready?
That's just habanero and jalapeno.
I licked it off the side of the bottle.
That wasn't that bad.
No, it's not at all.
I mean, compared to the ones that we've already,
that was-
our mouths are already.
Yeah, that was like a dream.
Yeah.
That was tasty.
I think it's your
I
turn.
liked it.
Your turn. Here we go, Zach.
Yuppie. In Louisiana Cajun culture, a version of Santa Claus arrives at homes in a pierogi. No.
Cajun culture?
And not a
It's
pierogi.
Polish culture.
A pirogue.
If you can't pronounce it,
P-I-R-O-G-U-E. Or native canoe. Towed by what?
an alligator. Crocodile? You're giving it to me. What are you doing?
It's 8 alligators.
Oh, 8 alligators. You said by what animal? You didn't say how many of them.
Oh, I said by what? Maybe I said what animal. We want to do another one?
Yeah, I mean, if you want it to be, I guess.
I said
fair.
George, and I didn't say George Bailey.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Thank you for this.
If you get this wrong,
Okay.
you get fired.
Okay. Cool.
Where was baby Jesus born?
Oh man. Nazareth? No, Bethlehem. Of course.
Bethlehem. All right.
Oh, little town of
There we go.
Bethlehem.
That was good, actually. I kind of want some more of that. Green. Do I go big? So, if like 6 drop, and I give you the thing, do you get all of
I
them?
only have to do one.
You just changed that.
I only have to do one of the 2. I don't have to do both of them.
Okay.
It's one deferral.
1 deferral. Okay. All right. We're just gonna do. All right. There's three little guys on that one. I know this is great radio.
All right.
2.
You got 2. So, okay. All right.
All right.
It's my turn.
Yep. That 2 was good.
What Christmas movie starred Michael Keaton as a snowman? You do get the harder questions.
What is this one? Did you know it before it?
I do know it, but I don't know it. Think wintry names.
The First Noel.
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost. All right.
First Noel.
I know,
You
it's a
thought it was
song.
about baby Jesus? He played a snowman in a baby Jesus?
There is a blue one in there.
What are you talking about?
It's blue.
Oh my goodness. That thing is like staring us right in the face. You got off easy, buddy.
I did. All right.
No,
Blue.
take it now.
There's all kinds of things on it too.
Oh, dude.
One.
You looked up, but that is
That's another one for me.
3. Okay.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
I know I'm going to be doing number 9. Yep. There it is.
I'm deferring this
You're
one.
deferring number 9. So the hottest one. Here we go.
I think that's a smart move.
This one has Carolina Reaper and Reaper powder in it.
Woo! So we haven't had Carolina Reaper at all yet, have we?
No.
So this is the hottest we got.
This is the hottest. We did remove the ones that have extract in it because extract is just pure pain.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
A little bit extra.
I didn't mean to do that.
Woo! Yeah.
Salute.
What's this guy over here? Try to find out where 8 is. That's right here.
I would like to propose a truce. No, let's keep it going. Honestly, I'm doing okay right now, but my throat is it.
You hiccup?
What I remember of Carolina Reaper is it's always hot in the back of your throat, like extremely hot in the back of the throat. Is it my turn to ask?
No, I had the thumb one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to get this one, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Maybe you will. If you do, I'll be impressed. In the movie Christmas with the Cranks,
Again.
what food item rolls into the street and is run over by a truck?
Oh my. Fruitcake.
A hickory honey ham.
I hate that movie.
I don't know if I've ever seen it.
I don't like it.
Blue.
Oh, good.
Oh, no!
Good. Okay. God is smiling upon me right now.
All right, gas.
I like something's hurting. Like there's a deep burn in my throat. Okay. My turn.
Something's hurting me.
What type of animal is trapped inside the house in the movie Christmas Vacation?
As a squirrel.
Squirrel! Okay, here we go.
No!
Jesus. All right. I got
another blue one.
Blue.
Kidding me?
Jesus loves me. This I know, for the Bible tells me so.
Huh. Name the first ghost to visit Scrooge in the story of Christmas Carol.
That'd be Jacob Marley.
That's good. Oh, I'm impressed by that. Come on, Blue. If I get... What's a bad one to get? Any of them? Blue! Woo!
Ooh. Okay.
All right, good.
Who was the voice of the conductor in Polar Express?
Tom Hanks.
Oh gosh, I'm not doing good.
Physic.
I'm in a little bit of pain. How many just fell? Was that 5? 5. Oh, okay. I got 3, so I have to do one right now.
One right now, and then you're almost to another.
The hand is back. Remember this? Remember this?
Yeah, I do.
This shaking, shaking off. Ah.
Waving your hand like there's an imaginary. No, it's like Jacob Marley's in the room.
4. Like it can't get any hotter than the 9.
No, 4's
The
probably
9
gonna be
is
good.
still going down my throat.
Oh man, this will probably be. You're gonna eat this and probably be like, "Wow, this is good."
Where's Eddie? He usually eats these things.
Oh man, how's that?
Nothing. I mean,
I know.
like that 9 is in my throat.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Woo!
Is the 9 still going?
Feeling everything. Is it your turn or my turn?
It's my turn. Who stars as Santa in the Santa Claus movies?
Tim Allen.
Yeah, he does.
He plays
Right.
Scott Calvin.
I don't have any so far.
He plays Scott Calvin because he has the SC
Yeah.
on his pajamas.
All right, I got. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of them up there.
You've already used your deferral.
Green.
No, green. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there's 2. Going to be.
Okay.
Dose.
And you have how many?
I got 2 now.
Oh, you've already.
Yeah, I had a. You got a perfect
Well,
amount of
I
that.
hope I get purple.
Is it that bad?
I don't know if I'm okay. In what movie? In the movie. I'm drooling. In the movie Jingle All the Way, what's the name of the superhero doll that everybody wants?
Oh,
I would know this one.
you would?
Yeah. Did you ever see Jingle All the Way? It's a crappy movie.
I've seen it like once years and years ago. I don't know.
Turbo Man. Yeah, the Turbo Man doll.
All right. Blue.
Oh, Why?
All right. Who wrote the story A Christmas Carol?
Charles Dickens.
Yes, he did. All right, another blue one, please. Another blue one, please. Don't be green or else I'm blue.
Oh my goodness! Oh yeah, now you're
Now I'm
having
rolling
the
the
time
blues.
of your life. And the largest Christmas tree in New York City can be seen where?
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller, yes, center. Yep. Give it to me. I'll do it. Green. Oh,
You're gonna have to do 2. There's 4 of them on there.
is that it? Is that
No,
oh,
you have to do 3 of them. No, 2 of them. 2 of them.
just 2? Like we could do math here, right? All right, that's 3, and this is 3, so 2.
2. This is number
That's
3.
3 and 5. I'm just gonna mix them.
All right, put them in there. Make a.
I think my throat's closing up.
God.
Famous last words. The podcast.
The last thing we do.
Could you imagine if like we would have left the other ones on there?
Oh, I know. Been ridiculous. Put them on there. That's a pile. My belly is burning, and I've only had to eat 2 of them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go eat bananas or something for lunch.
3 and 5. That shouldn't be too bad. The number 9 is just burning you up. It's because there's still an 8 out here.
Honestly, that just calmed everything down.
There's a 1 and an 8. So one of us is going to get.
Somebody, yeah, the game's getting completed.
All right.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
Hey, what Santa Claus is known as Pierre Noël in which country?
France.
Yeah. Papa Christmas. All right. Purple.
Is that another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 1.
Great.
You.
Well, I mean, as it stands, I have 0 in the hopper, so
Yeah, we're both here at the end.
that's 1.
This is 1.
Yeah, just take a big old swig of that. You could have drank that whole
Or
thing.
that bottle. That's good.
That's just jalapeno.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Lovely.
let's not go for anything spicy for lunch.
You're up. Ask me a question.
Oh yeah, I'm like, just give me
You're
the dice.
still waiting? Is it still hot?
No, I was asking for the die.
Is it still hot?
It's moved. What store does Santa work at on? What store does Santa work at in the movie Miracle on 34th Street?
I'm really bad at these. I'm thinking of Elf. I'm thinking of Gimbals.
It's not Gimbal.
No, it's Macy's.
It is Macy's.
Oh, whew. All right, you're just sad over there.
Green.
What'd you get? There's no green.
Yeah, it's only purple.
It's only purple. So
Okay, at this point,
what? At this point, what?
I don't know. There's a game. We're at 40 minutes. This could go on forever.
Yeah,
I would say,
there's 3 purple
just-
ones left.
yeah, we'll just pull the pins as they remain.
Okay.
Okay,
Whenever we miss,
whenever we miss.
from now on.
Okay,
right.
so it's your
Yep.
turn to ask a question.
Name the holiday song that these lyrics are from. In the meadow, we can build a snowman.
Frosty the Snowman.
Winter Wonderland.
Oh my gosh.
Uno.
1. Okay. Your turn, Zach.
Oh my gosh. It's whoever's going to get the last one.
Yep.
You have to ask
Oh,
me.
yeah, I have to ask you a question. What is the name of the young girl in the ballet, The Nutcracker? I know you know this.
Olivia.
Clara. Pull it.
That's
Don't
two.
you already have one?
No.
What's that one?
What is that one? Oh, no! You lost! No!
You gotta do 8.
What is Clara? Clara and the Nutcracker.
Clara.
Great.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad we're gonna kind of both be in the same boat.
Why? I don't want to be in any boat with you.
Oh, no!
I didn't
Zach,
put that back in there.
Dude, listen, that thing came out in a big dollop, and I still did it. You have to do it.
Oh, this is so much.
It's not that much.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. Let's do this. Go ahead, Zach.
I ain't doing this.
Dude, do it.
There's so much on that spoon. All right.
I did it. I had all that extra on mine.
No.
Yeah, right? At least yours didn't have the extra powder in it.
I'm drinking.
Oh, man. All right. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, our final segment, where we're going to talk about our favorite memories.
We're
of the
going to have to wait a
podcast.
while. Oh,
Yeah, we're going to take a break. And when we come back,
I got
our final
goosebumps.
Our final segment.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you.
And welcome back to our final segment.
Yeah, we're going to push through because my throat is on fire.
We are a little...
But I think that's apropos for what our podcast is.
The tradition of the podcast has always been we put ourselves through stupid things and then we always come back to the important stuff. I guess.
Yeah.
And over the past few years,
It's been
almost 2 years.
Yeah.
18 months, whatever it's been. We've this podcast has been our Friday routine.
Yeah.
But I will say for myself, and I know Zach's probably, in the same place, is like our Fridays have become more and more difficult to set aside for this. Our jobs have asked more of us, getting pulled in many more different directions. And it's good to recognize when it's time to move on, when it's time for like the season to change.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think it's important for us to say like Zach and I are still best buddies.
Yeah, I'm never going to see you again, am I?
No, that's not it. We're not like going our separate ways or anything like that.
Yes,
We're just our Fridays are just going to look different from here on out. But so Zach, talk about your perspective on the podcast. Like we've done this for 18 months. We've recorded over 80 episodes of this. What are some of the things to you that have stood out, and like what has it meant to you?
I think, we have a very good camaraderie.
Yeah, of
and
course.
I think that comes across. I think everyone says that.
Yeah.
Just we mesh well together, and I appreciate that about you. We can joke, we can have fun.
Yeah.
I love just there's two parts of the podcast. There's the goofy part at the beginning, and we've talked about this. We could do that forever.
Yeah.
We could come in every day and do the goofy part of the podcast because that's just our personality.
Yes.
We have
that's our friendship.
Yeah, sure.
It's our friendship pretty much just shining through the first aspect of the podcast.
Right. And so I think this is maybe even a good lesson for your spiritual walk. You can do things a lot and you can lose the heart behind it.
Yep.
You can lose your walk with God doing things routinely, right? You lose the wonder.
Yep.
And so I think a lot of that is we're struggling with finding the meat, right? Right. We speak every Sunday morning. We have messages, and then to do another one on a podcast, and try to find
and Wednesday nights, and
so
constantly.
It's become, hey, let's come in and goof around, but that's not what this is about. This is about something that our students can listen to and grow closer to God.
Yeah.
What we don't want them is, hey, we're going to listen to our youth pastors not talk about God at all, and maybe even not lead them away.
Yeah.
Not that we're saying things that are, but they could be using their time for something more beneficial for.
Exactly.
Right.
And that was always the thought behind it. It's like, if we the purpose behind it was always going to be pointing the kids closer to God, giving them tools. That's the nice thing. The episodes are still going to be available.
Right. And we're still
forever.
going to,
And there's tons of topics that we've covered over the years. We try to in the notes of every episode put down like what the point was of our once you get past like the first 15, 20 minutes,
right?
Like the meat of what we were talking about. That's not going anywhere anytime soon. So still enjoy those things and share them as you want. We're not getting rid of it or anything. But yeah, that was the thing for me. I could tell that it was definitely a thing where my passion for that second half. I felt like last year I needed it a lot. I mean, it was for an audience. It was for our students. They asked for this in a lot of ways.
They did.
It helped me grow in a season where I needed growth.
Right.
Actually, I just needed a boost. Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, last year was tough for me. It was tough for everybody. I mean, like we all went through a lot in the past few years. So I don't want to pretend like it's like an isolated thing. I was the only person going through something. I'm just speaking from personal experience. My time last year was rough, and I loved just coming in, and Zach and I could have conversations that we were going to have in probably just like between the two of us anyway, but have some fun along with it, and allow other people to kind of experience like the things that we're learning and the things that we're are helping us grow deeper in our faith and devotion of God. And that's why I look back at like so many of the topics that we covered, especially in the first season. Our first season was just like, for me, it was outstanding.
Yeah.
I'm not patting us on the back and saying, man, we were amazing. I'm saying it was like outstanding for me.
Yeah.
Sitting there and like listening and learning and growing off of one another. Like the idea of iron sharpening iron. I know that's an overused Christianese kind of thing to say, but there's a lot of truth to it. And so in all those conversations, it was just continued growth and reflection on what God is doing. Some of my favorite episodes were us talking about our mission trip experiences. I think our very first episode was talking about mission trips. The first episode is abysmal, but it's, it was us trying to figure things out. And there's even the unaired first episode that it'll never see the light of day.
Yeah.
But our very first episode, we started talking about mission trips. Zach and I got to experience mission trips together, Pittsburgh and Jamaica, and getting to talk about those things and just seeing what God does in and through people is always really special. Us talking about even like our D Now weekends and reflecting on those. It all was important. Like as we did and as we went through it, and I'm glad.
So you're in a better space mentally, spiritually than you were.
It's weird. I would say certain areas are like 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
In some areas, like it's like, like light shining in the darkness doesn't like you put a flashlight in darkness, it only covers so much. I'm not saying I have all kinds of dark spots, but it's like I'm continually learning. And what I've learned over the past year is, oh my goodness, this has been the most reshaping I've ever gone through in my entire life. I thought I was pretty set on who I was and what I was like, what was going to be part of my life and how I was going to live my life. And so much of that has changed over the past year and a half. I'm in a very different place. I want to say mostly better place. I still have a lot of growing to do. I have a ton of growing to do. I'd still want to be just a better all around person, for my family, for my church, for everyone. And, that still takes a lot of shedding of, just the things that, kind of distract. And I'm saying that not to say like there's some like deep hidden secrets of my life. It's just, I'm just recognizing that. I mean, obviously no one's ever going to be perfect. We're not going to be perfect. You and I are never going to be perfect people, but I have to keep pushing forward. And I feel like God's really been challenging me in a lot of areas that need growth. And it requires me to take more time to focus on those things. That's why even Fridays have become so hard for me. Cause like, I know one of the areas that he's been trying to grow me in is my, devotion to my craft, and which is, being the best pastor I could possibly be, preparing the best I possibly can. My week goes by so fast that I struggle to get it all done in 4 days, which is really what it is. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm off Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So, I mean, technically it is a 5-day week, but that's how it's stretched out and how it gets done. And there's a lot of needs and a lot of facilitating of needs. Like one of the things that I've gotten back into, like since COVID, which I'm enjoying, is going on hospital visits and stuff, which is awesome. But that requires a lot. Like it's not, that's a half a day, where it's like, I'm not in my office, I'm out visiting people, and I love visiting people. And it's not a complaint. It's just, okay, if my time is being used in that way, I have a whole lot less time to like sit down and read and prep and get my mind ready for what else I need to do. And then there's administrative things that are always coming up left, right, and center. Like you always have stuff to do. So that's just how my life has changed a lot over the past year. And I'm really grateful that God has challenged me in a lot of ways, has strengthened me in a lot of ways, but it's not even close to being over. And I mean, it's never over. It's a marathon. This is not a sprint. It's a marathon of life in Christ. But I feel like these past couple of years have been the biggest change. It's been a lot of changes. It's like, why all at once has been my question. Like, why everything right now? And it's like, what? And it's like, okay, God, I trust you. Everything you do has purpose. Nothing is wasted with God. And so it's like, all right, God, do your thing. I'm along for the ride. Let's go. And so that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, what you have any
like big picture things?
Yeah. I mean, like what's your thoughts on like, what's God done in you in the past year and a half that you've seen? Have you seen big change in you since last April till now?
Yes and no. I'm the way my schedule works. I have pretty much 2 lives I live. Mm-hmm. I've got my job. I work for a company. I'm a supervisor in a laboratory where I supervise the field aspect of it. So we go out and we collect samples, and I'm in charge of creating schedules and client contact and such like that. So Monday through Thursday, I work 410s. Mm-hmm. And then once that's done, turn it off. Friday, I'm in here prepping for Sunday mornings. So a lot of my life is just trying to, it's like 2 separate things in my brain, and it's hard to mold those together. So to me, you say your weeks go quick. Same with me. Yeah. It's 4 days here. All right. 3 days there. Then Sunday nights are always awful because I'm worn out from
Sundays. Like, I don't know if you like Sunday morning ministry is exhausting.
It wears you out. It really does.
It takes everything out of you. Yeah.
Because you want to give your all. And not only that, but just being in front of people and just that exposure, it just wears on you.
It requires way more energy, I think, than people have really understand.
So Sunday afternoons, especially during the Steelers season, that's what I tell my wife. I'm like, I work so much that give me these 3 hours when the Steelers are playing. Yeah. And they're awful. It's like, that's a bummer.
If you've noticed, In the Pocket with Pickett.
It left.
It ended a while ago.
Yeah.
As did my fandom of Kenny Pickett.
Bummed out. I still have hope. I'm the eternal optimist. Got a new coordinator in here. I'm hoping that stuff turns around. Okay, here's the deal. Listening audience, if Kenny turns us around, we are doing a podcast and we're talking about it.
We will come back if the Steelers next season have even later in this season have some sort of miraculous. We will have a In the Pocket with Pickett special.
Yes, we will.
Where I will eat crow.
Okay.
I will eat a literal crow.
Yes, literal. We'll put some of this hot sauce.
I'll eat a raven. How's that? Is that better?
I like that. Yeah.
There we go.
When they play them the last game of the season, if Kenny comes back, they make the playoffs. You're eating a raven.
I'll eat it. Well, we'll probably have to be like a quail of some sort, but we'll call it a raven.
All right. But so I just have, so Sunday afternoons are nice. A little bit of relaxation, but then Sunday evenings come and I'm like, I got to get up and do this again. So it's just the constant, Constant. So
that is life in ministry. It is constant.
Right.
Yeah.
So for this last year, it's been what it's been for a while now. It's more, instead of looking at life down the road, it's what's happening right now. And so that's the kind of the mindset that I get in. What do I need to accomplish now? I have to be very task oriented. And so in that way, I'm not changing very much because I have to be consistent for the different things. People rely on you to get this stuff done. So I need to be task oriented and accomplishing things in a way that other people are relying on you. You need to be you need to be stable. Right. So as far as change goes, I haven't felt that much. I haven't had a time to sit down and, vision plan and stuff like that. I feel like that's where, I'm lacking in my ministry is just, because I don't have a lot of time in the evenings to work for here. So then it's all right. Prepping real quick not real quick, but I put the time into it, but prepping.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Like I got 2 days prepping a message.
Yeah.
And so it's not as much vision, time to sit down. All right. What's my big plan? Where are we headed?
Yeah.
It's more like, all right, I'm just keeping up with what I got to get done.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, I feel like growth needs to happen, but it's kind of stagnated because I'm kind of just running. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, it's just, so for me, the podcast is just one more thing to do, and so it's a different,
and I think I'm glad that we both recognized it at the same time. We're like, this is not, it's not that it's not fun. We have fun, but it is a consumption of time that we could use.
Right.
Better.
Sure,
like not
right.
better. Like that sounds bad. Like this is totally useless. But
unless people listen to this and there's an outpouring of our students coming up to us, so I say, what are we going to do? We didn't know you were listening.
And I will say to you, go back to episode 1. And by the time you get through all 80 episodes, if you get through all 80 and you could pass a complete questionnaire, and then try all the hot sauces that we did not try, numbers 10, 11, 12, then maybe we'll bring the podcast back.
If you could answer these questions, what is Steve deathly afraid of? What was Steve? What was he in college? Who did he dress up as? Like these are
dress up in college?
Yeah, for one of your education classes.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, who called Steve? And wanted to.
Oh my goodness! Wow, I forgot all about him.
Questions that if you can answer
John
those.
James.
Oh, you've ruined it.
John James. Oh gosh, all the characters on this one. One of the things, I mean, I will miss like some of the goofiness of this podcast, especially the first season when we were just like, we were throwing spaghetti at walls to see if it would stick, right? Like we were just whatever came into our brains.
Yeah.
We were like, maybe this will be funny.
And it was
like turtle talk.
Well, so I think what we'll do a post podcast here once we wrap this up, and we're going to bring back a bunch of characters. This is going to be a 5-hour episode. What time is it now? We're just going forever.
We are. Yeah, we are. This segment's pretty short, but like that, we just wanted to share our hearts with everyone. That's what's going on. So I think we'll end this. Okay. We'll say for Zach and Steve have a podcast. I'm Steve.
I'm Zach.
And we will see you next time. Stick around for the post podcast if you want a bunch of zaniness.
Yeah.
If not, we love you and we thank you for joining us for the past 18 months.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere.
I mean, we'll still be
podcast is
the podcast. You will not hear us in this format for a while.
But come see us.
We're
here.
All right.
Later.
Zach and Steve, one last time. I'm Steve.
I'm Zach.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah. And we're back.
All right.
One more time. I had to bring Macho Man back.
Well, Macho Man.
Macho Man.
The Kool-Aid Man. The Kool-Aid Man was Macho Man.
Oh, yeah. We can't differentiate the two. I think Kool-Aid Man was like way cooler, though.
Yeah.
Wasn't he? Like, he was like, is Kool-Aid more mellow than Macho Man?
Well, Kool-Aid really couldn't move very much. He was kind of wiggled.
He was like a weeble.
Yeah, he was a weeble.
He was kind of like a weeble.
He can smash through walls and break that glass.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. No. So, Zach, what do you want to talk about, man?
I'm going to talk about this hot sauce.
Yes.
It is rupturing my intestines right now.
It's rupturing your intestines.
I think so.
It's just tearing through.
It's
Are
like,
we gonna be okay for lunch?
I don't know.
I feel like it is just liquid death running right through my body.
So let's revisit some of our favorite characters.
Favorite characters.
What was the name of the Turtle Talk lady? Turtle Talk was.
You thought that was a lady?
Of course, it was a lady.
Autumn?
Yeah, Autumn.
That was a guy.
No, it wasn't.
That was my character.
Well, Autumn is not a woman's guy's name.
It was supposed to be a weird. I cannot believe we made it this far, and you thought that Autumn was a woman this whole time.
I don't think anybody thought it wasn't a woman.
It was a guy.
It was not a guy.
It was 100% a guy.
My mind is blown. But this Autumn character showed up. What was her name? Autumn Brown?
Autumn Brown.
It was a guy. It was not a guy. It was a girl.
How did I do that voice? I don't even remember.
Autumn.
No, that was Miko. See, that's what I remember is Miko's voice. But Miko.
Oh, you just talked very slow.
I don't, dude. I don't remember.
You either hated Turtle Talk or you loved Turtle Talk. Turtle Talk busted people's minds. It blew them straight out.
How did I do that voice? Like, I should have listened to it. What episode was that even in?
You talked really slow. Autumn.
Because I was trying to do like almost like an NPR kind of like crappy.
My name is Autumn.
Yes. Trying to channel Autumn.
It's a little bit louder.
There it is. What is your favorite type of turtle?
That's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
What is your favorite type of turtle? Red slider. I think you said like Donatello or something.
Yeah.
Box. Wait, is that what I said? I was like, box or red slider? Red slider?
That's not a turtle, is it?
Red slider is a turtle, yeah. They have
turtle.
red stripes that go from their like eyes back down their head.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I do like red sliders. They're cool.
Favorite.
I've always wanted a pet turtle.
Oh, my belly is burning.
But
dude.
nothing beats the the tickle parrot. I think if there's anything that gets brought up more to us
when we did the animal game, we should have done an animal. We should have done an animal game.
I was going to, but this episode was already jam packed with so much stuff.
I think it's episode 27.
Yeah, because my son brings it up. He's like, "Dad, you know episode 27?" I'm like, "Stop referring to the podcast by their number, man." Yes, okay, episode 27. Yeah, episode 27. We
did a game, and the game was it was sounds.
It was easily the best game that we did. Like, so, to this day.
Yeah, I went on Google and I Googled animal sounds.
Yes,
and it came up with this whole list of the different animal sounds, and you could click on them. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is a perfect thing for a game. So we started clicking the random animal sounds, and you get down to African gray parrot.
Can we pull it up?
Yeah, just look up
African gray parrot sound.
Yeah, just look on Google.
African gray. Yeah, if you want to give somebody a gift that they can never get rid of.
Here it is. I got it.
You do?
Ready? Yeah.
Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
And you were like,
I thought it said taco.
Yeah.
Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle.
That sounds like an old lady asking for a taco. Taco, taco, taco.
Oh man. Yeah, so whenever that came on, I about died.
Oh my
Because I knew that was coming. I had all these out here because I made a list of the sound and then like 3 options. It was like a multiple choice. And so I knew which one the African gray was, and I knew when we got to it that it was going to be funny.
Oh my gosh. How about the worst? Okay, so that was one of the best games by far. One of the worst games was, I'm going to describe something
Describe the animal game.
Describe the animal game like Zach. No one's gonna get this. You're like, no, just trust me. Let's just go with it. And I remember that whole game. I'm like, no one is going to be able to track what we're doing right now. It ended up being like fun because we were laughing so hard because it was so dumb.
Yeah.
But
That was a fun one.
it was.
And then last episode, are we going to air our mistakes from last time? So last episode,
gosh, I want to find a creative way to include.
Maybe we'll put
Zach's. Maybe after we wrap this up, we'll play Zach just completely going mind numb.
So I had this idea. My idea was because we're both doing it on Sunday morning. We're talking about the gifts of the Magi.
Yes.
And I thought, let's do for the last 3 episodes, we'll pick each gift. We'll talk about the gift and talk about how that corresponds to the different part of Christ's, rule over our life.
Yes.
Because the gift of gold is for a king. The gift of frankincense is like the priestly gift, and the gift of myrrh talks about a sacrifice. Because the Jewish custom was to use myrrh on the body of the corpse, right? But when it's getting right.
Yes. Hey, wait here, and here's the clip.
So today we're going to talk about the gift of gold, and gift of gold is a kingly gift.
It is. It's a gift of royalty.
Yes, you give it to kings, and Jesus is our king. He is the long-awaited Messiah, the King of Kings, the Lord over our life.
Yes.
So
you had nothing else, did you? You were so amped up, and then you completely lost your train of thought where you're going to go with that.
yeah, I did.
That's okay. So gold. I mean, what do you think about that? Well, we'll see you next week on. See you next week on Second Steve Evan Podcast when we talk about myrrh at the same depth and level. What do you think about myrrh? It's a sap that comes off a tree.
Yeah, so is frankincense.
Same thing, frankincense. Both represent death.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we're going to talk about that next time.
This is the best episode ever.
We should edit that out.
All right, we're back. All right.
Yes.
So Zach goes completely blank.
I think to myself, all right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about being a king. Let's talk about gold. And I had nothing.
And then I look over and I'm like, go ahead. Because I have nothing. I had nothing in the hopper. I was not prepared at all for
because Steve, you're the driver of the show. I'm kind of, you're the conductor. You keep things going. You can talk and you can do that. I can talk when I have an idea of where I'm going, but as far as just shooting the breeze, my brain doesn't work in that way. I could do it a little bit. Yeah. But not. I mean, you could do it. You're golden.
I tend to be able to talk for too long.
So I'm on the spot here. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm excited.
You're going to do it.
But I didn't do it.
That was great. It was so great because I had nothing either. I'm like, okay, buddy, go. It was just like, and then you kept trying. You tried over and over and over again. It was like watching someone try to start a weed whacker that just did not have the proper mix. It was like,
yeah,
stop.
Yeah, that was bad.
So we're like, we're going to stop and start all over again. Yeah. And then we did have a discussion. I think it lasted 12 minutes. And we were like, okay.
That's why that podcast hasn't aired. It's one of the reasons why we're not doing this anymore.
Yeah, this is one of the main reasons.
See what else. Another character. I liked Douglas the moose.
I forgot all about Douglas.
Douglas, when you went up to Canada, you saw him there.
Hey, buddy, you got the. Wasn't he giving me the score the Steelers game?
Some sort of game. Yeah, he had it.
I forget what it was, because when was I there that he would have been giving me the scores to something?
I don't know what it was.
I can't remember. But it was like, he came in my window and it was the score. Like, hey there, buddy. I forget what there was context to that was.
Yeah, you were up in Canada doing something.
Well, yeah, we were up in Canada. I think we were in a meeting. No, it was when we went in April. We went in April to visit and meet the folks that run Willow Springs now for the first time. And I can't remember where that came up, but
I've got liquid lava in my testicles.
I know you do. Were we talking about the draft?
Maybe.
Or something? Maybe he's he's bringing the draft picks to me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just in there. Kenny Pickett, number 1. That was dumb.
Oh,
But
man, there's that
the
one.
bees.
Oh, the bees.
The bees. Which is
It's in every episode from about the middle of season 1 through last week.
Yes, I keep getting stung. I don't know if I'll ever stop getting stung. I hope that's not like on my on my headstone.
Yeah.
Like stung too many times. Yeah,
what else?
The bees on what was he saying on whey protein? They're like bulking because the whole thing was like you didn't know that they ate different things in different seasons.
Yeah.
And then I felt dumb because I'm like maybe they don't eat different things in different seasons, and I was right.
You're right on that one.
Yeah, they eat sweets to bulk.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Or to fatten themselves up.
The Pony Express.
Pony Express. Oh my gosh. Hi, Steph and Steve. And Zippy Zach. Was that it? Was Zippy Zach?
Oh yeah. That was our Christmas special last year.
Oh my goodness. Was it really?
Yeah, I think
Why
it was.
Why did that come up?
Because it was one of the questions that we had when the Pony Express was, and you were like, I know all about the Pony Express. And so we went off about how...
So I think I had just read something about the Pony Express last year, and I was like real interested in it. I love old history.
We talked because it lasted much less time than people thought it did. And people died all the time. It was like super dangerous.
It was like a minute.
And
you're talking about the actual Pony
the
Express.
actual Pony Express.
It only lasted like 18 months. Just like the podcast.
Right. Totally analogous.
Yeah. That's like you with the words. What was that one word that you said? And I'm like, I don't know if that's even a word. And like
Ombudsman.
Ombudsman. I was like, you were really proud of that.
That was a word. How about that?
Oh my
no, but the Pony Express. So then we were trying to figure out what animal we would be on, and then what our names would be.
A donkey.
And what we would be like at the Pony Express because it's super dangerous.
High stepping.
I'd be like the guy with the rifle.
You were going to be the rifleman. I was going to be the one
you did on the horse and running people over.
Past. I left Zach behind as Zach was sniping up in the galleys.
Oh gosh, what else?
Oh gosh, I don't remember. Oh, we have some of our
people. Yeah, we need to talk about that.
We have Scumpy, the swamp donkey, who was the very first character.
Yes, that's very.
And I don't even know why Scumpy was a thing.
Because I went on vacation in down at Oak Island, North Carolina.
Oh, is that what it was?
I think.
And I was like, did you come across? Because the big thing was like Sasquatch. I'm like, did you find a swamp donkey?
Yeah,
Scumpy the swamp donkey.
He was there. He got Macho Man. He's riding him with his finger up in the air.
Yeah, it kind of looks like I have like Jesus riding into town.
It does kind of look like that.
It does, but
only it's like Joseph in his multicolored coat.
Yes.
But not
the multicolored dream coat.
I did.
Like the musical.
We got Trogdor over here.
Trogdor. Pepe
the tortoise. Yeah.
Who was part of Turtle Talk.
Yes. We got Miko,
the sock puppet.
Who even had student dress up as Miko.
Oh my gosh.
For Christmas.
That was one of the
for Halloween.
For Christmas. Your daughter dressed up as Miko for Halloween last year, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't this year. It was
last year.
Because the podcast is already
it
was already on the downward spiral.
But anyway.
My gosh. So much fun. So much fun stuff.
Oh gosh. Yeah. I can't think of anything else.
Bingo on the dunny up there. It has nothing to do with the podcast.
And then there was In the Pocket with Pickett.
In the Pocket with Pickett. Man, we were so hyped on Kenny Pickett when we started this podcast.
I got his jersey.
He just got drafted. You got his jersey. It's okay, Zach.
Oh, wait. You know what? You got some liquid lava over there? You sound like Tarzan.
Oh. I need some eggnog or something.
So, and then early on, you were still doing the collecting. And we did this thing where you had a collectible made with your face and your head on it. And it has never seen the light of day.
It is still in the closet at our house somewhere.
I've never seen this thing.
I thought I brought it.
Did you bring it in?
I brought it. I thought I brought it in to show you. Maybe I didn't. maybe I ended up like I was so embarrassed.
No, you did because its head was orange. It looked like a Tootsie Pop.
No, you didn't see. I showed you the picture. I showed you the picture of what it was going to be, and I was like, and the joke was the head was going to look so big because my head's so big. But yeah, I don't actually think I brought it in because honestly, that was the catalyst that made me decide I need to be done collecting action figures.
That was it.
Yeah, they're all gone. They've been gone for over a year, and I've never looked back on it.
When you're making yourself into an action figure,
I was like, I think I need to do something else with my life. I mean, record collecting has kind of become a thing, but I don't collect anything anymore. Oh man, yeah, my stomach. We need to put food in our bellies.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Yeah, so.
No, yeah, we're not even going to sign off.
We already signed
done. This is the after podcast.
We're just going to let this trail off. In the Pocket with Pickett.
Turtle Talk.
For
Douglas.
me. We'll just say for Scumpy and for Miko.
Yeah.
We'll see you again.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.